Okay. Good morning, students. Okay. Let's start the class. In the part of polynomials, we have learned basics about polynomials and graphs for linear polynomial and quadratic polynomial, right? So today we'll discuss on three cases, right? So different cases based on zeros. Actually, we know that the general form of a quadratic polynomial in variable x. The general form of a quadratic polynomial in variable x is ax square plus bx plus c, where a is not equals to 0, right? All of you know why a is not equals to 0. When a is equals to 0, this quadratic polynomial becomes a linear polynomial, right? Okay. As we know that in a previous class, we have a straight line and we had a parabola, right? As for earlier observations about shape of the graphs, right? Straight line and parabola of y is equals to x square plus bx plus c. We have following three cases. We have three cases, right? Here see the first case. First, observe these two graphs. This one and this one. How it look like? It look like a parabola which is downward and this is upward, right? Here, see here carefully. How many times this parabola intersect with x-axis? Here see 1 and 2. Here 1 and 2. Here in these 2 points it intersect with x-axis. Here also this is the parabola, right? This is upward parabola. Why upward? This is upward because the a value is what here? Here a value is greater than 0. Here a value is less than 0. That's why it is open downward. It opens upward, right? Here also this parabola intersect x-axis at how many points? How many points? 2. Here also this parabola intersect x-axis at 2 points, and here also it intersect at 2 points. So here the graph cuts x-axis at 2 distinct points. The graph cuts x-axis at 2 distinct points. Distinct means different point, right? Right. The coordinates of a and a dash are the two zeros of the quadratic polynomial ax square plus bx plus c, right? Parabola upward or downward. Here see, this is downward and this is upward. Here it cuts the x-axis in 2 points. It means that this parabola have 2 zero of the polynomials, 2 zeros. Here 1. How many intersection points with x-axis? That is the zeros of the polynomial, right? Here how many zeros? 2 zeros. Here how many zeros? 2 zeros. And here one more thing to consider, here 2 points are different. Here also 2 points are different. That's why in this case the graph cuts x-axis at 2 distinct points. 2 distinct points means we have 2 different zeros here. Here we see one more case, that is second one, right? Here see the two graphs carefully. This is downward parabola, this is upward parabola. But here in the previous one, this parabola intersects x-axis at 2 points, whereas in this parabola intersect at only 1 point, right? Here also it touches the x-axis, right? Here also it touches the x-axis. Here it means that here we don't have 2 points, right? You don't have 2 points. It means here the only zero for this quadratic polynomial, whereas in this 2 zeros, right? But whereas in this we have only 1 zero of the polynomial, right? 0 of the polynomial is what here? Only 1. Here also 1, because this parabola touches the x-axis, intersect x-axis at only one point, that is here. Here the graph touches x-axis at exactly one point, and that is 2 coincident points, right? Here, so the 2 points A and A dash become only 1 point A. Here A and A dash become 1 point A. Here also 1 point. Whereas here we have 2 points A and A dash and A. But here we have only 1 point, right? Next, we'll see the next one. Okay. Here, can you observe the parabola and compare with these two? This one and this one. What do you observe? Okay, see, in these two cases, this parabolas touches or intersect with x-axis, right? In this case also, the parabola gone through the x-axis. But in this, it doesn't touch any x-axis. It is completely above the x-axis or completely below the x-axis. So it does not cut the x-axis at any point, right? So in this case, the quadratic polynomial has no 0 in this case. No 0 at all, because there is no 0 in this case. It is totally what? It's completely below the x-axis, completely above the x-axis. There is no one point these parabolas touch the x-axis. So in this case, we don't have any 0. So here we can see that. So you can see geometrically that a quadratic polynomial can have two distinct or two equal zeros, or 1 0 or no zeros. So this also means that a polynomial of degree 2 has at most 2 zeros. At most, how many zeros it have? 2 zeros, as you can see here. Here 2 zeros, right? Here only 1 0. Here we don't have any 0, right? So here we can say that a quadratic polynomial will have either 2 distinct or 2 equal, or 1 0 or no zeros, right? Here we can see one more time. Here 2 zeros. How many points? 2. Here 1 point. Here we don't have any touching point on the x-axis. So we can say this, and a quadratic polynomial will have 2 distinct zeros or 2 equal zeros, or only 1 0, or we can have only no 0. So this means that the polynomial of degree 2 has at most 2 zeros, right? So this is about the class. I hope all of you understood very well. Thank you.